which is working to see how our people can take care of their minds. Children of God, just as you know, we are living in a world which is full of challenges, which is full of stress, which is full of challenging issues. And it has not left children out. It has not left young people out. It has not left married people out. It has not left church leaders out. And that's why we as Forward community-based organization, we are partnering with the churches, schools, and leaders in government positions to reach out to everybody to talk to them about mental health issues. Very many people take care of their bodies. Very many people take care of their spiritual health. And I want to thank the administration of this church for the conference which is going on. Because this is part of the pillar of also what we are doing. That's why we are partnering with the churches everywhere. And children of God, just join me together as we appreciate the leaders of this church for this conference which is here to empower all of us. You can do better than that. You can do better than that. Because for sure, this is very, very, very important. Church leaders, we thank you for that. Because that is one of the pillars of what makes somebody whole. When you look at a human being looks at 5 areas to make this person a useful person. 5 areas need to be looked at. And one is the spiritual health, which is being done by church leaders. And we want to appreciate you for what you're doing. The second one is physical health. Let me say that. Yes, our physical health. Sometimes you fall sick, you go to the hospital. Sometimes you get a flu, you get a malaria, you have to go to hospital. That is the physical health. The third one is to do with mental health. That looks at how we think, how we reason things, how we cope with stress, how we make decisions, and secondly, how we take care of our hearts. We have seen young children smoking and drinking alcohol and getting spoiled. We have seen marriages breaking. We have seen young people ending up committing suicide. We have seen many old people running away from their homes because of issues of loans. And that comes to also what we refer to as economic health, which I have not mentioned. Because I said there are 5. How do you handle your economic health? And lastly is the social health. Relationship. Yes. How do you handle your relationship in the family? How do you handle your relationship in the community? What about in the church? What about the children you have in schools? How is the relationship with their peers? We have seen many young people get spoiled because of their friends. You send your child to school when you know it's very well disciplined. But I'm a teacher and I have seen it all in schools. Very many young, good, disciplined children have got spoiled in schools because of friends. And that's why we as a CPO, nobody is paying us by for what we are doing. But we are moving all out to talk about mental health.
Thank you very much.
Yes, we started last year. This is our second year. So far we have moved to more than 10 schools, including some schools in Hoima. And this evening, we are grateful to be in this church for the first church in Masindi. We are to talk to people like you. Give God a mighty hand clap of praise for that. Because you are the first church we have launched out to talk to people like you. In relation to mental health. I want to ask a few questions. If you want to understand the state of your mind, ask yourself these 5 questions. Number 1, ask yourself this question. Am I able to make good decisions and reason out things well? We have seen everyday women packing and leaving their marriages. We have seen many men also behaving in also ways. So the question here is, in whatever that we are doing, are we making the right decision? Number 2, how is your relationship with other people? Number 3, are you able to take care of yourself and people around you? Number 4 is to do with I talked about your decision making, your taking care, that is economics, and then your relationship. Number 4 is, are you able to handle your disappointments in a positive way? Disappointments and worries. Now the last one is, do you stand for your faith and your values? Your faith is your belief in God. And your values are to do with the things that matter to you. If all these 5 questions you are able to answer them yes, then that means you are mentally okay. And that means you're mentally fit. But the moment you are not able to handle all these questions very well, then that means there is a problem. So that's why we are here this evening. I'm the coordinator of that CPO. We are working with a big team. We
bakora n'etiimu
work
y'amaanyi
with mental health department Masindi Hospital.
bakora ne department
We
y'ekutunansibwa
work with the community liaison officer Masindi Police.
yego n'abakola nabo
We work with head teachers in schools,
abakulu b'amasomero mu masomero
and we partner with churches also.
n'amakanisa nago bakolagana
So I want to thank you so much
akwenda kusiima muno
for giving us this opportunity
kubanga omukisa guno
as forward
nk'ekitongole
to come and alert you
kuyinja
that
kutumanyisa
our children are now back for holidays.
nga baana
The
okubagalukire
discipline of our children
engeso z'abaana
is
bayizi
going to be a concerted effort
egenda kubaka weekubeera
that we need you as a parent,
kijja kwetagisa iwe
that
omuzaire
we need a church like this,
n'ekanisa netu
that
kyetaaga
we need government officials,
n'abakulu ba gavumenti
and including even the children.
n'abaana bato
Students who are there, whoever to be where you are, students,
abasomi
students, thank you for being here. Actually, our organization focuses most on the young people, much as also we reach out to other people. So thank you for being here. We are here for you. We are here to empower you to grow up, for you to grow up useful people in our country.
ekitongole kyabo kikolagana muno n'abasigazi ensinga so basemerere muno kubasangawo.
And for the parents, please let us be outside there for our children.
Abazaire leka tubeewo abaana
They
bayizi
are at home with us for 3 weeks.
bali mukaabwa esabiiti 3
And after that, they will go back to school on the 14th.
hanyuma ebiro 14
Let us watch the friends they stay with,
leka tuole
because very many friends have corrupted their minds.
engadani
They have made them
zaabuzibazibazire
to use drugs.
batakiyekozesa
They have
ebibazibazi
made them to go out into relationships which have killed their future.
babaleeteire okugenda mu
Let
nkolagana
us watch out what they watch on TV. Some of us we have bought for our children phones, which is okay.
abandi tukulira abaana
But let
bato
us see that we monitor what they watch on phones.
baleka twetegereze baana abakulula
Many of them are watching things which are corrupting their minds.
abandi bakuba ebintu ebikusisa obulongo
And you
bwabwe
find a child who has good gets spoiled at school.
n'osanga omwana manye akola ku ngaasomero
Let us watch, even when it comes to school fees, paying school fees, let us monitor what they are doing with the money we give them.
leka tuwonengere tukusasula school fees
Recently, when they closed, is it Hatch 8? Hatch 8.
oba akingire hati 8
That is a league where people gambling.
ebintu ebintu
Yes, many of our children are in those things, by the way. You know.
byatala sente mukakafuna kati kafu
I was in one of the schools and some students actually almost collapsed when they said they had closed Hatch 8.
nga baana abamu bakakaba n'okabo bawulire ngu hati 8 bagigiri
Because some of them had put 400,000. Where do they get 400 from if they are not using school
abandi
fees?
bakaba bateire emitwalo mu 40 esente bazihanga
And that is part of what causes mental health issues to our young
ebyo
people.
ekirikuleeteza ebirwaire by'obwongo
So I don't want to take much of our time.
akwetaaga kutwala obwire bwi
I want us to welcome one of our members
akwetaaga tangire omuhala
who is going to talk about one crucial issue
agenda kubaza ensonga
which affects both us parents and our children.
ekwataganawe
That even as we are there with them in the holidays,
n'obutuliyo
remember as a parent you're going to handle your stress,
itugamba omuzaire ogenda
and you also have to handle the stress of your child.
onakulwala ebitegezo by'abaana baabo
So if you're not empowered,
oba okuotaaga kiro mamaani
then we are not going to manage it.
tojja kusobola
So I want us to welcome my colleague who is going to speak briefly to us about
naye
stress.
bakutangiira
Sigira omuta yeebale mabala nyewe owinye Peter
his name is Owinye Peter.
kwa mutongole na sister wangu
He works within the same organization with that sister.
president Joel abuza
The president yesterday questioned.
buli kularoja kuina video na abuza ativi
He watched him on TV asking,
kiki kuongera stress kiki kuongera cancer mu bana
what is increasing cancer among people?
mukimanyini na stress elimu kumbi kuleta cancer mu bana
You know very well that stress is among the root cause.
stress otakikwasize kurungi kuongera ekibeta radicals.
When you don't handle stress very well,
Free radicals, science.
free radicals, it is a science word.
Free radicals is a cells na DNA.
When they enter the body, they disorganize the cells and the DNA.
So when tabula,
when they mix,
those
cancers start growing.
Apart from cancer,
It
is also what we call hypertension.
Pressure.
Chronic stress can be controlling it.
When you don't control chronic stress, pressure also increases. It increases. When it increases,
arteries and veins
the arteries and the veins which transport blood, some of them they burst. You hear that somebody has got stress, stroke. When stress maximizes, we have not refused that stress is not
stress is wrong.
Stress is true.
It's your body's normal response. Stress is your body's normal response.
Stress
your normal body response to challenges and changes. So it's normal at times. But when it has gone to what we call chronic stress, that's when pressure will go high. That's when the free radicals will increase in your body. That's when ulcers will increase. Are we together so far? That's when your reasoning capacity will be louder. When you're under chronic stress. As such, most people started drinking alcohol. Yet alcohol is more deadly than stress. And when you take alcohol, it's even more deadly. Because alcohol eats all most of the brain cells. And your brain reduces its height. When you're overtaking alcohol due to stress. Are we together so far? Now, parents, I know one of the most causes of biggest stress is our young children. Yes, for young children, this is what you should know about them. While the children are still growing, there are certain parts of the head which are not yet fully grown. The brain grows from behind and it comes to the front. Now, the quickest part of the brain which grows quick is in the middle. There's a part in the middle of the brain. Now, that part controls what they call emotions. That's why you'll find a young kid before they have reached 25 years. Of course, that part of the brain fully grows. By age 25, this is the part which is used for planning, for making proper judgments. That part is called the prefrontal cortex, this frontal part of the brain. That's why you'll find you're saying your child, he doesn't want to go and even wash a plate or bathe. I urge you parents to be patient with your children. As you train them on the importance of bathing. Children do stress. I was also one of them. I stressed my mother to a level that I even ran away from home. I did. young, my brain had not yet fully developed.
akakikora kuko ubwongo bwe bwakutaka kuzire.
But my mother never gave up on me.
Mama we atawema mani.
She came for me in Kampala, going to play football.
Akagenda yamusera Kampala.
But she called me back, though I wasn't happy. No? But I realized that by then my part of the brain, which is used for thinking, planning, had not yet fully grown. After realizing that, I studied public health. I was like, now it is time to give back to the community. As we tell parents, also as they are patient with their children, because there are certain parts we shall grow with. How are we together, parents? Are we together? Are we picking something? Yes, so now that part which goes quick, the middle part is called the amygdala. That's why you find young kids want to fight all the time. They you even call them, they pretend like they are not hearing. That's when you pressure increases. And you end up getting hypertension. You see how the young children become orphans because you didn't know certain things. You get a picture? So, young children also do increase stress, but also young children. That age of adolescence over this time thing. Because the brain is now telling the head, release sex hormones. Alright, sex hormones, alright? So when those hormones are released, these young kids, they must settle. But parents don't give up. Keep talking to them. Some of you guys need them to go and make boyfriends and girlfriends. And they even fail to produce because their bodies are not yet fully developed. You see how stress hits all of us? It's the young child, it's the family, it's the whole clan, it's the whole community. The whole nation is affected. So parents, let's not give up on the young people. Let's move with no more stress. Because when the stress increases, and the pressure increases, this church may become depopulated. But I want to thank the administration for times like this. This spiritual refreshment also helps to take away certain fears of stress. So we encourage you to always do the fellowshipping. Because it is also important. You see, if you don't come, you're going to miss on this package. You get the picture? As you fellowship, you get certain packages that are made for that time to have a pure heart. Not to be under tight stress or chronic stress that we say. Again, another way of overcoming stress. Like I said, don't give up on your children. Continue fellowshipping. And then at home there, when you have issues with your husband, even Jesus said, before you come to the church, first settle issues the other side. Before you go where? But nowadays, we even come with all the money. With a lot of anger, a lot of stress, and we offer. Let's finish issues from where? helping you to calm down the stress which increases pressure.
Kikukonyera kupendeza stress.
So before we run for medication,
Tutakagezere muli wao.
because some of you are even being treated and given medication
Abandi mulina mbaze bobo ya stress na
for certain things that you have just handled psychologically.
ebintu bimu wandi bikwasirembe n'omutere mu bwongo bwingi.
Are we together so far?
Tuli amagulu bali.
We've been given 30 minutes,
Twaendeka makumi asatu.
and we don't want to go beyond that.
Ekyakwenda kulimbula hao.
Yeah. Yes, you can come to our CBO for counseling, though you pay some cost.
Ngoja okusobola amweta na kwasolinga kyongo okusafusasola kusente kutekyo ito.
Of course, affordable cost.
Kasente nakubya.
And then
Ekindi
you get what you good at doing.
funa ekintu ekyokusobola akola mali.
You know that if you do this,
Ekyokumanya nti nyo mukola kino.
Peter will pay me money for what I've done.
Nyona kajja kunsasula bwekyo ekinkozere.
If you're good at farming,
Oba oli mulungi akulima.
limit him as if you were hired.
You dig as if you are hired.
If you're good at wearing, what else should I say? Cows, goats. If you're good at praying anything,
Olaba oli mulungi akolole
prayer like there's no tomorrow.
Yogola bayirabo kunusaga manyeka zero.
So, because as you find what you're good at,
Abamu buli mufune ekintu ekyokusobola akola bulungi.
stress also does what?
Nesozi wambe ekendera.
Producing.
Ekendera.
Parents, nowadays, you even don't want to play with your children.
Abazadde timwendera okuzaana n'abaana baani.
But as you play,
Bayibuli bw'oba bazaana n'abaana baabo.
stress also does what?
Stress ekendera.
Peter, you also, you want us to become children.
Ng'okwenda okutaka
Okay, let's do some exercise. If you don't play with your children, do exercise.
ati tujja kuzaana saazi olwata kwenda kuzaana n'omwana waabo.
At least every day,
Hakiri buli kiro
do at least some 20 to 30-minute exercise.
funayo eddakiika 27 tuzaane n'omwana waabo.
There's a way to release your body
Ekintu ekyo kendeeza
and
stress.
remove stress.
Kendeeza stress.
Again, you diet at home. Diet, nutrition.
Ekindi ebyendya.
Banana.
When you eat a yellow banana,
Banana has nutrients which help remove some stress in it. Can you imagine a banana?
ekigira ebiriisa bingi ebikendeeza stress. Ekyogogo yamba yasitwala endiisi kendeeza stress nati.
Yes. Aliyo emereka obutuzi. Obutuzi bulinamu mineral naye kendeeza stress.
Obutuzi bugiramu, they have minerals which reduce stress.
Tulihamu. Bituyamba bingi.
Bituyamba muno.
And then ebihimba tutabyebwa.
Beans, don't forget beans.
Abajungu abagaiga nibo babirya.
Those Europeans, the rich Europeans, they are the ones who eat.
Otalina sente mu US tolya ebihimba.
When you don't have money in the US, you don't eat beans.
Can you imagine? Kero Uganda yetu mugalo ebihimba kabingi kuni.
Ebimba bingi.
Na hano biyegenya ndaba yes.
Amina.
So tulwanise stress.
Let's fight stress.
Tulole mbu tetumizire.
So that we make sure that it has not.
Okuba stress wera kumira ojja kusanga oli mu mwenge kandi.
You find yourself a drunkard.
Bagambe yeewo Oluganda nawe akumanyi omwenge.
When did so and so start alcoholism?
Alcoholism. There you go.
I need to kuongera
Parents, as a teacher, I want to encourage you.
kumusomesa kwenda badala mama.
When we are talking with our children,
Obutuba tuli mukana bana
let
bali.
us have time to talk to them.
Tutunga obwire bw'okwaza amu
Let
nabo.
us not leave them to teachers to talk to them alone.
Tulonda abasomesa leka bantu abali bo bokka bokwaza
You
nabo.
remember the time when COVID came in,
Okujuka
and
COVID-19
when all the country was shut down. We had cases where parents were asking,
Parents were asking that when were the schools resumed?
the children, they were fed up of the children.
Abakabatanira ate batandira abaana.
And I know their parents who even their
ati
children.
malenga abazadde abatinda
But
kubazaala abaana
please, we
baabwe.
want to encourage you
Kwenda abagala
that
mama
even when you're at home there,
n'okuba oli mukooko
have time to talk to your children.
tuka obwire bazaala
I
abaana
know
baabwe.
today we're in a world where everybody is looking for money.
Sasa tuli mu nsi ali buli muntu akuseera ssente.
That even we have no time to talk to our children.
Tutwina n'obwire okubazaala
Because
abaana
we need to look for school fees, we need to look for food, we need to look for money for what.
abatuna kuseera ssente za kinu.
But I want to encourage each and every one of us here this
Kyokukwenda
evening.
atugala amaana ne
Let
bagenda.
us have time to with our children.
Tutunge obwire n'abaana baitu.
We counsel them,
tubakansolinge,
we guide them.
tubaterekereze.
How many of us have time in the evening we pray with our family, with our children together?
Balina abagamba nyambirwe
I wish I
abaana.
sit, you are here and saying, I sit every evening with my children and I pray with them.
Olwano bazamasi
That is also a very good situation. That is a very good chance for you to partner with your children.
kirungi ekyo olawekaza abaana bano osaba amu nabo
Let us have time in the evening. Every evening we pray with them.
tufuna buli lwebati olumu tusaba n'abaana
And talk
baitu.
to them about what your family values stand for.
tubaze namu amugaso
You can
okwegera.
tell them, for us our family stands for hard work.
Mubagambire
You
ng'ekyereemerera
tell them our family stands for the truth.
ng'ekaya gyeremerera
You tell them our family stands for the fear of God.
ng'ekyereemerera kutina
Let
ruhanga.
us start those talks with them when they are still young.
tutali kubaza
And when they grow up with the family values in them.
obayikula bakule n'emigaso
And
egyo.
when they move out, they will know, my family stands for this.
obayikula
I give an example of my children. I started teaching my children that even jeering at somebody is an abuse.
akatandika kukoza n'abaana b'engu n'okusyomooza omuntu kuli kujuma.
And whoever will jeer at them even when they are playing with neighbors, they will run from the neighbor's place and come and tell me, Mommy, so-and-so is abusing people.
n'omuntu no bw'abajuma bagandira nyina waabwe.
Because they know one of our family values is that we don't abuse people. People are made in the image of God.
abo bakimanyire ng'ekyomuhendo
Yes, people are made in the image of God. So,
ekyomuhendo kironga abantu boona
so even as they have grown up, because my first born is now 25 at the university, the other one, but they have grown up to this level with that value that we don't abuse.
kyokka bakuze n'ekyomuhendo ekyo nti bajuma
So,
abantu.
thank you so much. That is what I wanted to add. Fathers, let us be there for our children also. Let us not leave it to the mothers. Because that is the experience where we are moving, we are finding mostly it is the mothers. God bless you.
All right. As we come to closure,
tuliyo tusembera okubalirira.
which we are closing sooner,
Tuliyo kubalirira.
2 hormones are released.
Ebintu omuntu ebikutayisula
oba oli mu stress.
oba oli mu stress.
Hormones egyo aliwo emu bagiyita adrenaline,
One of the hormones is called adrenaline,
endi cortisol.
another one is cortisol.
Bw'ejulamu n'omubiri
When it is at its fullest in the body,
okusanga omutwe gukuluma,
you find yourself experiencing headache.
ojja kusanga na kyaki okwenda kuyiruka mutwe okwenda
You find
kuyiruka.
yourself you want to run from the church.
Ojja kusanga ekirumbuka ebirooto by'okulota tokabirolaga nayo bikukanga.
Okulota ebyago ne bikuyirukya, you are dreaming bad dreams.
Otulo litugula.
You find yourself that you lack sleep.
Oganda bwekwasa nti apita ku nduga.
You find yourself claiming that so is bewitching me.
Right, kumbe cortisol adrenaline ekozeki etembere.
The reason is cortisol and adrenaline are at their fullest.
Abazali mental health.
The problem is that when they talk about mental health,
Kugiramba abantu balina kubatwala mutalika.
we think that we should take such people to Mutalika.
Ekyo tukolera awareness omuntu atahitinga stage eyo benaka.
That's why they are working very hard so that someone doesn't reach that stage.
Ekizibu n'abagendaga mutalika biro bino bakwirukayo.
Another problem is that when you take those people to Mutalika, they learn from there.
Omwaka gwawera akayirukayo 2,754. But
Last year, 2,774, they did now from Butanika.
54. So chitukwetaga tukiitinga sinage.
We don't want to reach that point.
That's why we are doing this preventive package.
Yes, on the Buraki, but you are the same package.
Chitukwetaga abantu emitima bikemuke.
They don't want your hearts to.
Chitukwenda abantu bafuefwa.
They don't want people to die.
When stress gwetemba muno omutima gwamba kuteera.
When stress is at its fullest, the heart stops pumping.
Ne bakusaba okiwulira kitabu.
They find you quiet.
Weetaaga bakuziiki.
You find yourself there buried.
Oba okujja kuwulira mwebale nnyo okumpuliriza.
Thank you for listening.
Mukama abeeze omukisa.
May God bless you.
Next time better.
Any question? Yes.
Yes, I'm so grateful for this time.
I'm seeing my Kano.
And your question is speaking.
I don't need anybody.
I have two items. Number one,
I need to really again.
I'm thanking you for your attendance here.
Akubasima bw'okwijja hano.
Number two is a question.
Ekyakabiri kiri kabuzo
It says
kigamba.
that apart from what you told us,
Oyinza ebyo batugambirire.
do we have any medical substance that can be used to increase the growth of the other brain part apart from one?
Tuyinayo n'ebindi ekintu ky'omulwalo kyona ekikusobola kuleetereza ekiteekeke ky'obwongo okukula. Ekabuzo kiyinde kyakinotingire.
Yabanga musomesa waitu
Thank you, our teacher.
wamusa twesembere kugamba
He's asking.
ekiwaki obwongo kikula kiyungulana nasana akaleba enyuma bwongo
That part which grows and it grows at its fullest.
osakyetangira takitakula
How can you prevent it so that it doesn't grow? The pastor is saying that those two questions are enough. Yeah, she's a lady. Bakuze kikusembayo, alafu saba ne namba y'essimu batyako. Thank you. Kuli kusaba. She's requesting that some of those words. They use that as if they are not here. They should hear this. Because if they understand that it is the brain, it is the brain disturbing them which is causing them not to hear their parents. If they understand, they cannot just. She's asking the pastor that is it possible for these people to learn which the youth also?
Okay. All right. Mwebale munaabe habuze ebintu ebyo.
Thank you for those wonderful questions.
Paati y'obwongo egyo efuniremu ekizibu ali emibazi.
That part of the brain which is damaged, there's medicine.
Well, ekirungi ky'obwongo
The best part of the brain,
paati ey'oba otaakozesa
that part you're not utilizing.
nebyootaakozesa omubiri ogwo
And some of the things you're not using at that time,
byesiimulamu. That's one thing about the brain.
they are erased. That's the thing. ebyobwongo ebintu biri ebyobotakozesa byesimulamu. Yes, they are erased. That means if you have some behaviors which you think they are not helping you, don't give them attention. As time till your behaviors will change. In those days you used to abuse. What happened? Those wires which you are abusing, they are no longer, you are no longer giving them time.
First of all,
The medication, first of all, it begins with you.
thought process.
Process if you want a new thing in your brain, you first download it, your brain accepts, then you start from there. Did you know that you might have a business idea?
Then Peter
So and so comes there and starts intimidating you that no, you cannot manage this business. What you have heard from me, the brain that is focused, you will never start your business. You wait when you don't ask. And you start that business as you're pushing. That experience. You will see customers increasing.
It all starts from where?
You are talking about alcoholism. If you're still taking alcohol, you live.
Okay.
That part of the brain. That violent part. It is also a stage you can't stop it from growing. That violent. You used to abuse your parents. You feel that you want to fight at them. When that part grows, you start remembering what you did in your life. You even feel that you want to hide yourself from there.
So,
yes, when he gets another day, they will talk to the children.
Okay, let me add. I just want to add on that question. This guy was asking whether there is some medicine that they can give for this brain to mature very fast. Is that what you wanted? Yes, that's the way I understood it. But what I want to say is, you know, God created people in His own wisdom. And He ordained every developmental stage, which everybody must go through step by step. So there is no way we can say that we need to administer medicine to make the brain grow very fast. These things have to go according to the way God purposed them. That is why the full brain grows up to the age of 25 years. And now when somebody reaches the adolescent stage, 13, 14, that is where there is the shift from childhood to adulthood. And there are so many activities that go in the body of this child, for which this child needs to be helped. In that process, when they are still trying to discover their decision serious.
They
They're still trying to discover who they are. They're still trying to learn how they can handle with issues. And that's why we as parents, counselors, church have to come in. That's why Peter was saying everybody even goes through that stage. Even you visited here, you went through that stage. Even you visited here, I went through that stage. And there were challenges because they are trying to graduate from being children to adults. So there is a lot of activity that goes in the mind, a shift from a child to adult. And when we don't help them to go through it positively, that's where now they make mistakes in life. And that's why we as a CBO, we are moving around to create awareness. That let parents know these children when they reach such a stage, they get challenged. But how we handle it, how we help them, is very important. During our times, parents had a lot of time with their children. During the time when we were growing, our parents had time with their children. Technology and changing economy, what things have changed. But let us go back to having time with our children. So my dear, be patient with your child when it's going through that stage. It will end at the brain. By 26, the brain will be mature. Thank you.
She's appreciating the God bless us. Our question is, the first part is saying, that is it a company or it is part of the government? If it is a company or part of the government, if you have something in you, it disappears. That you cannot run away from what is in you, but you run away from what is chasing you. That we have very many problems at home. That we have the heart to educate our children on the way you have taught us. In our situation, we feel that this business, I should do it. Are there some ways you can help us grow our businesses?
Okay, thank you so much. Yes, so whenever you put it that, come on, we have this up.
She had asked whether it is a government or program.
The
this as a coordinator, just a little bit. This is part of Ministry of Education. Psychosocial support is part of what Ministry of Education is supporting. And as a coordinator, what we are doing is was approved by the DEO, was approved by the Principal Education Officer. We are not illegal. That's why we are saying we are coming up as a CPO. So it's a very normal program of the government, and we are partnering with every person who is really in line with what we are doing. Thank you so much. Then the financial literacy will come later on because that is part of our pillar also. Thank you.
Amina. Tulio tugenda omukulamya ekateekanisege ebizina bibiri tulio tweteekaniza omukulamya.
Tumaze okusiima abagesa abayita abayirubo webale muno abakicweka ekyo kandi okusaba omu abasigazi atukongere abatwale abasigazi bagwegera nuko basobole okubaleeta n'abasigazi era tugenda okukulamya obwire gyokwengi twenjulako okijja kwayingira so waye morning bells eje ebena yasanzaga omuhangi ebizina byebaganiza tweteganiza abantu bayi
ebizina bibiri morning bells. Meanwhile, supreme angels twetekanizaga tuliyo tugenda okukuramya supreme angels mwetekanizaga. kwayo kweta ekwaya ya Supreme Angels habulizina bibiri tuliyotwetekaniza habukurana. Amine amani. Kama wamukisa abascript angels akaire kano kaire kukuramya tutegaze emitima yaitu tuliyo tugenda okukuramya ekizina namba 108 omuta waitu obw'ebizina 108 Luganda namba 13.